Guys, so something I thought would be really cool to cover in my YouTube channel is a pencil sharpener showdown. So how do you get good points? There's a number of different ways. Everybody's got a different approach. I'm going to show you guys 5 different approaches here, and I hope you dig them. So first off, we have the electronic category. So we have the afmat pencil sharpener right here, which is top loading. We have the old school Boston pencil sharpener, which is one of my old favorites. I actually picked this one up at an estate sale, though I snagged this sucker for I think like $3. In the other category, the manual category, we're going to talk about the Carl Angel 5 here. This is also one of my favorites. And then a little tiny version, travel version of the Carl Angel 5. And in the manual category, we have this, which is awesome. This is my James knife right here, James. And I'm going to use sandpaper to whittle the thing down and then use the sandpaper. So let's get going. For this shootout, I thought I would use General Pencils Soft. And I got a bunch of these guys right here, and I will compare the tips afterwards. So these are our General Pencils Soft. Let's go with, first one is the afmat right here. Checking it out. Okay, so it's getting there. It's getting really long. I think it's eating the pencil a lot though. Okay, that's looking great right there. So I'm gonna hold that up, get it in focus. Should I try one more? It's like a delicate balance, right? You don't want to break the tip off. So that's pretty awesome. I feel like it ate a little bit of the pencil up as it was doing that. Again, this is a 4B soft pencil right here. Pretty good. We're gonna put that one aside. So that's our first one. That's the afmat, AFMAT, electric pencil sharpener with batteries, battery powered. Let's do the next one, which is our Boston old school pencil sharpener. All right. Pretty good. Starting to get it pretty good. Okay, that looks pretty good. Right on. So far, let's see what that one looks like. I think I use the same. It's going up. So it's a little bit more of an obtuse angle versus acute angle. So it's not quite as long if we compare the two. It looks like it ate less of the pencil, right? Actually, it's almost equal if we look at the bottoms here, except we have more pencil. So the shootout between the two depends on the angle that you want to have for your pencil. I think I'm gonna go with the afmat. I think that having that long lead is pretty awesome, but I think that this one actually is a little bit sharper. I think if I kept it in the afmat, it would probably get even sharper, but this actually comes to more of a point. There we go. You guys can see that. That's more of a point versus this one, which looks like it's a little bit blunted. I probably could, let me try to get that extra point. It's always scary to put a pencil in there. Okay, yeah, it got it. So check that out. That's pretty sharp. Awesome. So out of the two, I think the afmat, I'd have to say, out of the afmat versus the old school Boston, still both are pretty amazing. We're gonna put these two aside. And let's do the Carl Angel 5, which I travel with a lot. Now this is a guide assist pencil sharpener. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that. I kind of found out about them maybe only 6 or 7 years ago. Very similar to what we had in school, which was attached to the wall and you have to grind it in, but you're pushing the pencil in on the school ones. This one actually gives I call it a guide assist, because it, as you'll see, basically you open it up with these ears, you put the pencil in just like that. Now one of my ears fell off, unfortunately, and you just sharpen it, and then we get the pencil out. So that's pretty good. Not quite as long as the afmat. Okay, so that goes as far as it can, and we broke it, unfortunately. So, but to clean it out, it's pretty easy. You just come in here and just do a little bit of tap, and it should come out. So this is pretty easy, this mechanism. And it just comes in there, and you screw it back in there. And so let's try that, put that sucker back in there and re-sharpen it up. Sorry for the grinding sounds. So it looks pretty good right there. Let me see if I get it in closer. Not quite as good as the electric ones. Let's try this one. This is very similar to the Carl Angel, also a guide assist. Again, pulling out the wings, locking the sucker in there. And this one's a little bit more grindy. Maybe I've got some WD-40 for it or something. Okay, so that's similar right there to the Carl Angel 5. Let's compare the two. Carl Angel 5 and the smaller version. So Carl Angel 5 ate more of the pencil, as you can see, but the pencils are pretty similar. I think it's a similar kind of length to the leads. They look pretty good. These will work in a pinch, definitely. Still, I think the afmat, the first one we did, is probably the best. Now we can, this will be a lot of fun. I'm gonna take this pencil right here, and I'm gonna use my James, totally recommend this company for pocket knives, James blade right here. You guys can look, pretty amazing stuff. I use this sometimes to sharpen my pencils, and so we're gonna whittle our pencil down. And now for the amount of time this takes, I'm really bad at this. I know I have artist friends that they swear by this. So I'm gonna dig deep, getting there, getting close. I don't know if you guys can hear this over the microphone. Okay, so it's starting to split. So getting there. Last time I think I did this was, so Derwent makes these charcoal pencils that are the actual width of the pencils is very, very thick for some reason. And I remember to get it to fit into the Carl Angel 5 pencil sharpener, I had to whittle down the barrel of the pencil to make it fit, which was kind of cool because once it got sharp, I had a little grip, like a whittled grip in there. Okay, getting close. If you guys have any tips on how to whittle these pencils down, send them my way. This is a brand new sharp knife, and it's just taking a while. I'm always on edge doing this because I don't know if I'm going to break the lead, and so I'm kind of trying to sneak up on it right now. I can't show you all the pencil shavings on my laptop. Oh, I just cut myself a little bit. And it is very, very sharp. Okay, but no blood, so that's good. Just the top layer of my skin. The things I do for this YouTube channel. Okay. Still whittling, still whittling. Still no blood. Still no blood. Okay, so I get a little impatient here. Still there. I might speed this up in the video. Okay, here we go. We're starting to get there. Getting closer. I've hit pencil lead. Now again, these are all the same softness. Okay, we're getting there. So far, I think you guys know which pencil sharpener I like the best. Getting there slowly. Just got this little bit more to get. Being very gentle with it. I can see doing maybe, I use a lot of pencils when I draw. So maybe doing, okay, we're all lead now, no more wood. Meditating, putting on music and just carving away. Getting there. Man, this knife is so sharp. It's really beautiful. Getting there. Look at that point so far. There we go. Getting there. My iPhone. Using the base of the knife now, right through here, to just gently whittle it down. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that was just using the knife without even, that was just using the knife even without the sandpaper. Sandpaper, just to give it one last little twist here. Let's see. So far, I think I'm changing my mind. So the best out of the other ones was the afmat, right? So if we hold them up and we get them into focus here. So with the afmat, it looks like they're next to each other right there. So we have the same height. They're almost exactly the same height, amount of pencil that is being used. Let's see if we get that in focus. Yeah, I think the afmat is great in a pinch, but I actually think I love the hand carved point. So hand carved point wins for sure with the knife, hand carved knife. Again, James, they're not sponsoring this in any way, shape, or form, but I just love their products, designed beautifully. This and the afmat. So it depends. Time, if you don't have a lot of time and you want a really great point really fast, like 3 seconds, not even, afmat. If you have time, you want to be meditative and you want to make points that are really exceptional, I'd go with the hand cut ones. That is pretty incredible. Awesome, guys. I'm going to have links below to all the sharpeners that we use. The hand carved wins. I wasn't expecting it to. I'm always nervous that I'm going to get to the very end and I'm going to just be like, and it's just going to pop off. And I'm like, oh, that's the worst, right? But for this demo, not even edited at all. I got it through. Just a little bit of a slice on my finger right there, but that's no problem. Awesome, guys. Thanks for watching. And if you like this content, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification for next time that I'm live. And hope you guys are out there and hope you guys draw well. Take care. Cheers.